Fact, O nation, truth beyond borders.
The tale of ancient Egypt begins with two lands divided, Upper and Lower Egypt. Around 3100 BCE, a ruler named Narmer emerged from the south. Legend paints him as a fierce warrior who united the two lands under his rule. This unification marked the birth of ancient Egypt. Narmer established his capital at Memphis, a strategic city at the Nile Delta. This location allowed him to control both the north and south, solidifying his rule. His reign ushered in the early dynastic period, a time of burgeoning civilization along the Nile River. The pharaohs, considered living gods, governed with absolute power, shaping Egyptian history. The unification under Narmer laid the foundation for the extraordinary civilization that would flourish for millennia. The Old Kingdom, spanning from around 2686 to 2181 BCE, is synonymous with the pyramids of Giza. These colossal structures, built as tombs for the pharaohs, stand as a testament to the engineering prowess of the ancient Egyptians. The most famous, the Great Pyramid of Giza, was built for Pharaoh Khufu. Its construction involved moving millions of stone blocks, each weighing tons, and fitting them together with astonishing precision. But these pyramids were more than just tombs. They symbolized the pharaoh's authority and their connection to the gods. Inside, intricate corridors and chambers were adorned with hieroglyphics and scenes from Egyptian mythology. The construction of these monumental tombs required a highly organized society. The pyramids of Giza stand today as a powerful reminder of the Old Kingdom's grandeur. The Old Kingdom's splendor was not destined to last. Around 2181 BCE, a period of political instability known as the First Intermediate Period began. The centralized power of the pharaohs waned, and local governors, known as nomarchs, asserted their independence. Rival dynasties emerged, vying for control of the Nile Valley. However, from this tumultuous period rose the Middle Kingdom circa 2055 to 1650 BCE. A line of powerful pharaohs reunited Egypt, restoring order and ushering in a renaissance of art, architecture, and literature. This era marked a resurgence of Egyptian power and influence, laying the groundwork for the even greater heights the civilization would reach in the New Kingdom. The New Kingdom, around 1550 to 1070 BCE, is often considered the pinnacle of ancient Egyptian civilization. During this period, Egypt reached the zenith of its power and influence, with its empire stretching from modern-day Sudan in the south to Syria in the north. Powerful pharaohs like Hatshepsut, Thutmose III, and Ramesses II led Egypt to unprecedented military and economic dominance. Hatshepsut, one of the few female pharaohs, expanded trade networks and commissioned ambitious building projects. Thutmose III, her stepson and successor, became a renowned military leader, extending Egypt's empire to its greatest geographical extent. Ramesses II is remembered for his military exploits, particularly the Battle of Kadesh against the Hittites. Though inconclusive, this battle is considered one of the largest chariot battles in history. Ramesses II was also a prolific builder, responsible for numerous temples, monuments, and the city of Ramesses. The reign of Akhenaten, around 1353 to 1336 BCE, marked a dramatic and controversial period in Egyptian history. Akhenaten, originally named Amenhotep IV, instituted a radical religious revolution. He elevated Aten, the sun disk, to the status of the sole god, sidelining the traditional pantheon of Egyptian deities. Akhenaten closed temples dedicated to other gods and moved the capital to a new city called Akhetaten, modern-day Amarna. He commissioned new temples and artwork that depicted him and his family worshipping Aten. Akhenaten's reforms were met with resistance from the powerful priesthood of Amun. After Akhenaten's death, his successors, including Tutankhamun, reversed his reforms, restoring the traditional Egyptian pantheon. Following the upheavals of the Amarna period, Egypt entered a period of decline. While the New Kingdom experienced a brief resurgence under Ramesses III, internal strife, economic woes, and external threats gradually weakened the empire. The Sea Peoples launched a series of devastating attacks on the Egyptian coast. Internal power struggles and economic instability further weakened Egypt's grip on power. By the 7th century BCE, Egypt had fallen under the control of foreign powers, including the Assyrians, Persians, and Greeks. In 332 BCE, Alexander the Great conquered Egypt, incorporating it into his vast empire. Though Egypt would continue to exist under foreign rule, the conquest by Alexander marked the end of ancient Egypt as an independent civilization. However, the legacy of this once great empire lived on, captivating and inspiring generations to come.